Hey, everybody. Just trying to adjust the camera a little bit. Please bear with me. Yeah, it's just not going to work today. So I am I am wearing something. I'll just pull it really far up. Okay, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Psychic Medium Toni Greene. Welcome to the week of Christmas. Welcome to the week of Hanukkah. I guess it's Hanukkah. Happy Christmas or Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Um, Welcome to it all. It's here. The holiday seasons are here. I hope you're ready. If you are not ready, join the rest of us. Just join the rest of us. Just nobody's ready. Nobody's ready. Oh, Hanukkah ended yesterday. So sorry. Well, happy belated Hanukkah, everybody. Merry Christmas. We're in Christmas. Um, okay. So there's so much going on. I put some predictions on TikTok this morning. They're more personal predictions than they are like world event predictions. And I have somebody who must be so, what word would you guys use? Like within 2 seconds of me posting, they are reporting my videos for community guidelines. That's some strong jealousy. That's some strong, get over it. Get on with it. Nobody's forcing you to look at me or my page, sweetie. Move on with your life and find joy. By the time I post the next one, that one has already been what flagged for community guidelines. Are you kidding? Nice to know I still affect you. I don't even know what that look was. Nice to know you're not over me. Okay, I'm gonna quit. Nice to know you're a hater, ain't got nothing greater to do. I don't know. Yes, a stalker. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Can you imagine your life being so miserable that you wait for somebody to post just so you can report them? Can you imagine that? And yeah, I'm saying this because I know they're watching right now, because that's what people like that do. They have nothing better to do but to watch and try to like ruin whatever you have going on because maybe they don't have anything going on. Oh my God. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to you. It's not my fault. You're unhappy. Merry Christmas to you. Maybe, you know what? Who's ever doing this, maybe instead of reporting me, go partake in some of my healings. Yes. Yes. Yes, child. Yes. Alrighty. We're going to get on with it. Okay. Alrighty. Don't get scammed. Don't get scammed at all. Hey, Genevieve. Is that Genevieve? Yeah. Hey, Genevieve. Um, don't get scammed. I will never reach out to you. Don't get scammed by anybody for anything, for any reason, especially during this holiday season. You guys, if you are ready for the holidays, say yes. If you are not, say no. If you're ready, if you celebrate Christmas and you're ready for Christmas, put it in there. Say done. Done and done. Rebecca says not ready. I'll let them talk, Rebecca. They just keep reporting them and getting my videos taken down. It's crazy. Like, and then I have to go through the whole thing of like saying, you know, it does not violate community guidelines. Um, Heather's not ready either. All righty, all righty. Excellent, excellent. You guys, I am doing a show on Christmas Day at 7 p.m. Central Time called Christmas Connections. That show will be exclusively for connecting with loved ones up above. No questions, just connections. If your loved ones want to bring through an answer, they will. But mostly it's just going to be connecting with loved ones. Those who donate via Buy Me a Coffee will get their connections first, and I'm just going to stay on to as long as well I've taken care of everybody on Buy Me a Coffee, and then whatever else is there. But it'll be 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, and I believe that's 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in the Americas. Uh, let's see. And I go live every Monday at noon for this show, every Tuesday for book club. But book club is going to continue after the holidays. Right now, I've been doing so many interviews, you guys. It's amazing. I did a thing with Marla Martinson this past week. It's already up on YouTube. And then with Danielle Miranda, it was awesome. That was awesome. Danielle Miranda she's freaking this amazing woman who there's just, I wish I could interview her because she just has so much going on in her life. She travels the world and does these like relay races. I hope I'm saying it correctly, but she's amazing. She's amazing. Uh, awesome woman. And she has this spiritual side, and she's opening spiritualness up to everybody. She just interviews healers and spiritual people. All righty. What else is going on? I know this show goes live on WSCS and Rude Rangers TV, all their streaming channels, podcasts, and everything else. Don't get scammed. I have 7 books. You can join live on Podbean or YouTube. Put your question in the chat. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it for right now. Right now. So I do have some songs that have been coming through. Okay, the first one is You're as Cold as Ice. Okay, the songs could be a song you know, your loved one know, you sang together. One of the songs on here, I'm not sure which one, but I'm hearing wedding, wedding, wedding. So maybe it was played at your wedding. I don't know. That's just what I'm hearing. It could be answer to a question. It could be the next time you hear it, you know your loved one's with you. The first song is You're as cold as ice, and you're willing to sacrifice our love. And then that's the line I'm getting. Oh my God. The next song is Love Hurts. And I can't even, my voice won't do that. Do you know some people can control their vocals? My vocals control me, and they control me to make a fool out of me. They're like, watch what we do to her next. Watch this. Just watch this. Okay, this song had me thinking for like hours. Brown sugar, why you taste so good. And then I was thinking, when I was really young and I heard that song, I was thinking actual brown sugar. And yeah, super good. Brown sugar is super good, right? But I don't, now as an adult, I don't think they were talking about brown sugar, actual brown sugar. I think they were not talking about brown sugar, the sugar. Okay, okay. But then I was like, are they talking about this brown sugar or the a different brown sugar because anybody know? Does anybody know what brown sugar is? I don't know why I'm doing air quotes. Brown sugar. Yeah. Um, okay. Hey Jude, don't bring me down. Okay, that song. And then this is by Guns N' Roses. I'm not sure that I have the month right, but Cold December Rain or September Rain. It's one of those. And then that song that says, and I always think this song is by The Who, but I don't know if it is by The Who, but I think it's by The Who because of the words. Who are you? Who? Tell me, who are you? And then, of course, so this is Christmas. LL Cool J. Okay, those are the ones I have written down. These are the ones coming through right now. LL Cool J. I need love. You know what happened to LL Cool J? Where is he? Mr. Cool J? Would it be Mr. J? Is his first name? No, his first name's LL and then Cool and then J. Where are you? What's up? Come back. We need some of that music back again. Mr. LL Cool J. Bring it on back. I'm seeing Barry White and Aretha Franklin, anything by them. And then that guy, you guys, please laugh at this. That guy that, I mean, way long ago, when he was on stage, women would take off their panties and throw them at him like Wayne, not Newton. I don't think it's Wayne Newton. I think that's somebody he was a singer. If anybody knows who that is, please put it in the chat. Please tell me who that is. Wayne, maybe it's not even Wayne. Maybe that's his last name. But he had black hair. It's not Elvis. It's another guy, and people would like throw their panties at him. Panties are way too expensive. Tom Jones. Tom Jones. Tom Jones. That's it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Michelle. Yes. Tom Jones. Oh my God. I never got that. Like I was super young. I mean, super duper young, but I was like, yeah. Tom Jones. Thank you, you guys. Yeah. Like panties are super expensive. I'm not throwing my panties at anyone. The amount of time and effort it takes to find pairs that you like and fit right and the cost of them, sir, go get your own panties. Right. Next, what other songs? Oh, names. We're going to go into names. It could be your name, family member, your loved one's name, somebody in your family, a person, place, or thing. But this name has been coming through all morning. Roberto. And I thought I was going to do that with some kind of exotic tongue rolling accent, and then I did not. Roberto. I don't know that I don't think that came out right. I don't think that was it. Okay. Next is Jamie. Jamil. Jamie and Jamil. Are those the same? Not even close. Anything close to this because I am not getting the whole thing and I'm sure I am saying it really, really wrong. DeQuante, something along those lines. And I apologize for the names I cannot correctly pronounce. The name Misbehavin'. And remember, this can be a person, place, pet, thing. Next is any other names? Michelle. Leilani. Leilani stays on this show, right? Like how many times? But no, no, it's okay. Keep bringing it. Um, Trina or Tina or both. Uh, Lisa, I hear Michelle again. I hear Mac, like MAC, Mac. Bill and Bob, which just in my mind makes me go, Billy Bob, because I'm so mature. Okay, Billy Bob. Bill or Bob, I'm sorry. Joan, it's Jone, but Joan, but it can be Joan. However, Joan is for you personally, and then Anna and Simply. I don't know what that last one is, but that just came through. Okay, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right. What blurred lines? That's from Blurred Lines, right? Blurred Lines, yeah. Ain't got those blurred lines. So I kicked you to the curb. Oh, okay, okay. All right, all right. Ah, you think you're funny, but you're not funny. I don't know what I'm doing this morning. Okay, you guys. Hey, Ani, I'm gonna go through the questions. Oh, Heather, a lot of the names fit for you too. Awesome. Hey, Amel. I'm going to start answering questions, you guys. If you have a question, put it in the post. Thank you, Rebecca, for everything you do. Remember, you guys, one question per person. Once I get through everybody, I'll go back and answer more questions or ask you to post more questions. If you get a, if I do, um, whew, okay. If I answer your question, I'm going to take one part of your question and answer it if it's piggybacking, like, am I going to meet somebody and when and what are they like and da 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 da. I'm only answering one part of that just to be fair to everybody who's posting questions, but please do post your questions. I'm going to try to do my best. I know that I do tend to take my time once I get a question. If you have something that's really important and you really need an answer or several answers, please consider booking a session. I do private sessions. And oh, before I go to the questions, and I completely forget this, thank you, everybody. We are coming to the end of another year. And I just want to thank everybody for being on this journey and taking this journey and being with me throughout this year and into next year, hopefully. Thank you for all the likes and subscribes and joining me on all the venues that you join me on, whether it be TikTok, Instagram, Podbean or YouTube. Thank you so much. And if you're on all of them, many of you are. Thank you so much. I'm so, so grateful for that. This next year is going to be a lot of new things. I have another YouTube channel that I'm working with that's just going to be about relationships and healing relationships and how we can do that. So it only gets better, hopefully, right? It only gets better from here. Excuse me for a second because, yes, allergies. Lots and lots of allergies. Okay, here we go. Heather, hey Toni, happy Monday. Hope you had a great week. I did. I had a fantastic weekend, Heather. I did. Thank you so much. I hope you did too. Everybody, Merry Christmas again. Erin says, Merry early Christmas. Merry Christmas. What type of investments align best with my temperament and intuition? I'm just going to stop at what type of investments align with you. Erin, property. I'm just hearing property would be the strongest investment for you, but property that's not overwhelming, like this, like handleable, if that makes sense to you, Erin. Things that are properties that are very, very handleable, not overwhelming. Maybe properties that don't need a ton of work or they don't have a lot of people in them. Like if you're going to do properties and you're going to do, let's say, investment properties, get one and then have it under control and then do another, but not like don't go gung ho right away. That's what I'm getting for you, Erin. Heather said, any songs for me? Yeah, the first song, as soon as I started reading that, you're the one that I want to give all my love to. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, next. um, Ani says, hi, Tony. I am in college and I just started my first business. I want to know time wise, when will I get my first sale? Okay, and then I did ask Ani what type of business and how she was doing it. And Ani, you're going to get your first sale depending on what platforms you're on. And I think you should get on all the psychology platforms if you can, like the counseling platforms and the teaching platforms like school and a number of other platforms that offer people to do classes and such. Um, or just get, you have to, it's I'm just hearing for you, it's a numbers game. You have to get it in front of as many people as possible to get that back. Um, and I feel like it's not about when is the first one coming in. It's coming in soon. Uh, I hear tomorrow, but sometimes when they say tomorrow, it doesn't literally mean tomorrow. It means soon. So it is coming in soon. Be patient and yeah, just be patient is what they're saying because you are on the right track. And as you do work with people, it's going to evolve. The way you want to do it, how you do it, it's going to evolve. Let's go to the phone. Jay Francis. Heather, yeah, you can call in. Hey Jay Francis, how are you? Hi Jay Francis.
Me. Hi, it's asking me a bunch of questions, so I guess I have to click them before I can speak.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
It's okay.
I've not called in, so I'm not really sure how it works on your guys' end. I actually scheduled a show on Podbean today, but then I couldn't find this show to like do it, so I ended up just doing it this way, which is fine. What's up? What's up? What's going
Oh,
on?
I'm loving this season. Happy solstice. Um,
Yes.
I I have a question. I would like to hear from my ex mother-in-law, Jean. Christmas was her time of the year.
Yeah, I you know what? I instantly I see the biggest Christmas tree with like so much on it, like, but kind of old school on it, not like the new like ornaments and stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's the first vision I had before you said Christmas was her thing. I'm gonna tell you, like the first thing Jean would want to say to you is take care of you. Take
Mm-hmm.
care of you. Don't um don't worry about taking care of everybody else because they can all take care of themselves now. So just take care of you. It's time for you to do you or take care of you, is the way that I'm hearing that. The other thing that I'm hearing from her is this is so funny to me because, like, don't drink under the mistletoe, whatever that means. I don't even know. I
I can tell you.
don't know.
Um,
Okay.
I hate mistletoe. I hate being forced to kiss people. So I
Yeah.
absolutely, if I see it, I will run. Actually, at midnight on New Year's Eve, I am everywhere. And then I decided to give up drinking in 2026.
Oh, good. That's awesome. Love that for
Yeah.
you. You know, I don't. Yeah, the one thing I would say is because I've never been like a really big drinker. So it's easy for me to say this, but don't look at it as giving it up because then we feel deprived. But no
Mm-hmm.
matter what it is for anybody, whether it's cigarettes or whatever it is, one of the psychology tricks of letting something go is to not to don't let it be a big deal. Like if there's that time like for drinking when you go to reach for it, say, "Oh, I just think tonight I feel like this instead," and make it such not a big deal. And the other thing is just don't for a while have it around you because then you really won't push like say, "Oh, I can have one today," and then not do it next. I'll start tomorrow. And I'm going to use an example like when there's junk food in my house, I I have no self-control. Like tortilla chips, I will eat the whole bag. I will be like "Rawr, rawr, 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 rawr," eating the whole bag. And then I'll justify it and say, well, if I eat it all today, then I only have one bad day instead of like spreading it out through the
That's
week.
funny.
So I just don't have it in the house because, you know, I don't have control over things like that. So, what I would say is like out of sight, out of mind, and have something else you really love in its place so that it doesn't feel like you're depriving. That's it. That's what I have for you. And congratulations. And Jean, yeah, don't drink. And then under the mistletoe, don't drink. So those are her messages for you. I hope they make sense to you, love.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Jean.
You are so welcome from me and Merry Christmas, Jay Francis. Merry Christmas. And thank you for calling in. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
You are welcome. I'm going to go to Heather, who also called in, and everybody on
Heather, who also called in, and everybody on. Heather, who also called in, and everybody on.
So, Heather, if you can turn down everything else you're listening on, that would be amazing. If you are on YouTube and you want to call in, go over to Podbean. It's just one button. Rebecca has put everything in the chat that you need to be able to call in. Hey, Heather, what's up?
I was just calling to see what the message was because, like, a lot of those names were like for us.
Okay. So, Heather, the biggest thing that I'm getting for you is don't overextend yourself. That's the first message I'm getting. Time, money, everything. Don't overextend yourself. Um, this is this is funny. Like Matt is saying, this is a good time to have like self control, to practice or experience self control. um, and then the message also that's coming through from an older man is he was older when he passed. He was like a grandpa, I think a grandpa, and he had like, well, it's a grandpa, and he is saying no matter what you get or don't get, do or don't do, if they love you, they love you. So don't, it's not that you try to buy their love, but because you love, you buy, but don't overextend yourself. And again, Matt saying, yeah, self control. So that is your message. Um, that's your message. And one of the things I'm getting for you, Heather, and I love this idea, is 12, like it's like for each month, one thing that you do together, like like uh, yeah, I don't know, like just something you do together that's really not pricey or like it's like this is our thing to do whatever in June. Like we're gonna go to this particular beach in June. I don't know, just things like that as part of the gifting would be experiences to have together. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But they don't have to be big experiences. They can be or they don't have to be expensive, costly experiences. They're just future things to look forward to. Okay, Heather?
Okay, thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you. And thank you so much for calling in, Heather. I really appreciate it. All righty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We have a lot of new people in the room on Podbean. Thank you so much for joining us. Hey, Melody and Ira and X. I'm just going to call you X because that name is very long and I don't want to mess it up. Okay. Hey, Fawn, how are you? Happy holidays. Merry Christmas again, everybody. I don't want to miss anybody. Hey, Sal. Let's see. Hi, Pat. Hi, Eliza. What area of life is ready for growth this year? How can I nourish my body and mind in 2026? Okay, those are kind of two different questions, Eliza. But your spiritual side is ready for growth. I'm going to go with that. Definitely, your spiritual side is ready for growth in 2026. You guys, 2026 is going to be a time when we are going to see a lot of people just jumping ship onto, I want to say, like jumping from one ship to the next or jumping from ship to land. And it's going to seem, it's going to seem very much like it's not thought out, like they just decided one day, that's it, I'm doing this. And I'm going to tell you, even if they did just decide it, it's just something inside of them that is being called to do to jump ship, to do something new, to be in that space. So encourage people, have think tanks together where you work with people who are starting their own things or changing careers, not only changing jobs, but literally going from this career to that career, because we are going to see so much of that in 2026. We're going to see people, it's going to seem like, it's going to seem like people just like all of a sudden one day decided, that's it, I'm moving across the country. It's not that they just decided it. They may have thought about it in the past and then just one thing pushed them, but it's I'm going to say it like this. 2026 is a year of the calling. Whatever's been calling you, whatever's been tempting you, whatever's been teasing you, whatever little thing inside of you that has been bubbling up is going to boil over in 2026 into 2027. And as you get into, like, we just went through like the year of the snake, which is supposed to be shedding and all this stuff. And we're going into the year of the horse. If you know about these things, a horse takes off, it's fast, and it's a fire horse. So I don't really know a lot about it, even though I am a fire horse. And we're going from a 9-year to a 1 year. Some people say 10, but they always bring it down to one number, which means endings into new beginnings. And certain things are just destined. And this is the time it's just going to open up in you and take off. So if there are things you've been trying to do through 2025 and 24, in 26, you may find that they just open up and it's so easy to do it. But all of a sudden, you're just making those posts, or you're researching what you need to research, and you're doing what you need to do in 2026. Um, I also feel like in 2026, people are going to be re educating themselves and educating themselves in a lot of new areas. So, with technology being what it is and where it's going, we are going to see a lot of people having the urge all of a sudden to just jump on new careers that either involve technology or involve something technology cannot do, like cooking. Like, and in my TikToks this morning, which I will be sharing every place else, given the fact they don't get blocked or reported and taken down. Um, there was so much about food and cooking, and one of the things on it, I'll tell you, one of the things right now was that it's so crazy. Um, Door to door. It's like door to door. Oh, that's a great name for a business. Door to door. Um, where you're cooking in your home, and like it's being di- directly delivered to friends, family, neighbors from your home. But a lot of things with cooking, a lot of things with food this year. There's something coming in with food that is a way. It's not quite a food truck, because we know food trucks can be somewhat pricey. Um, but a new way. It's not a cart. It's not a but it's a new way. They're not showing me it exactly, but it's a new way to get food out to everybody. That is a lot of what 2026 is going to be. And it's going to be really good food, like healthy, nutritious, door to door food. So yes, that is one of the things of 2026. And if you decide, I just want to say this, if you decide you wanted to do something with food and you're doing it, let's say out of your home to begin with, you don't have to be like a restaurant and have a full menu. You can have one or two specialty items with, let's say a side like rice or pasta. There are a lot of restaurants now that are making, like, I'm going to use an Italian restaurant that I've seen, that they're a restaurant, but they make like lasagna and baked ziti and all these dishes, and they make them and then they freeze them and they ship them out. A lot of homes are going to start to do that, and they only have specific things that they ship for whatever reason. People get it, they thaw it out, and they bake it, rebake it. I think people are going to start doing that. A lot of people are going to start, and it's going to be very word of mouth. So you don't, but there's just a lot with food coming in, because I think people are realizing a lot about restaurants and the type of, how do I say this, especially chain restaurants and the distributors that they're using for their meat, and what that actually is going to be coming out. There's so many truths that are going to be coming out. So people are going to want to get food from sources where they know it's actually real. All right, I'm going to just leave that there and go back to questions. Okay. Next is Genevieve. Uh, Thank you, Genevieve. You are so sweet. Um, if you're new and you like this sort of stuff, please hit the buttons you need to hit to know every time I go live. Okay, Pat Haley says, I never say last names, but for some reason with her I do. um, hey, Jennifer Evans, thank you for joining us. Hi, Toni. Is the cat trap set up in right place at end of parking lot? Should there be another trap near green object? Other side of building. No and no. Um, here's what I'm going to say. I feel like it needs to be closer, but I'm not sure how successful this venture is going to be, Pat. I don't want to get your hopes up. So we'll say some prayers. Um, and go from there. I saw this thing on a video once that said, if a cat is lost, whisper to a stray, like if you get a stray or whatever, you feed cats or whatever, whisper to bring that cat back. And supposedly it works. Supposedly it does. You can also, Pat, I'm hearing, call on loved ones on the other side, like Chase, your dog, to bring the cat back. But I want to say, I don't want to get your hopes up because I don't know how successful this is going to be. Okay, love. Hey, Heather, Merry Christmas. Rebecca, Merry Christmas. And don't forget, I'll be doing Christmas Connections on Christmas Day at 7 p.m. Central Time. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much for that. Hey, Karma Karen. Jennifer Evans. Oh, yeah, Hanukkah, I got that. I'm looking for questions. Thank you, everybody, so much. It's wonderful people want to imitate you. That means you must be doing something quite wonderful. Thank you, Genevieve. Yeah, you guys, there's a person on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, can you please report them? Their name is Hero, Hero, but they're using my picture and at Psychic Tony 22. So they're imitating me. If you see that, just like, if you are okay with that. Okay, Catherine says, Merry Christmas, Tony. Do you have any message from my mom, Nancy? Thank you. Okay, Nancy, where are you? Here. I instantly hear here. Well, the first thing that comes through, Catherine, and I don't know if this is just a song she loved, you loved, or if it's the actual message, but I'm just going to start singing it. Don't you forget about me. Oh, isn't that from the movie The Breakfast Club? So Catherine, I'm going to scroll down. I need you to tell me. I need you to tell me, was that like The Breakfast Club, that song? What is it? Don't you forget about me and you walk on by. That song right there. That's the first thing that comes through. So that should be a confirmation. The Breakfast Club movie, yes. Okay, thank you, Rebecca. And then the next thing that's coming through, I have to go back and look up your name again. So sorry. So sorry. Is it Jennifer? Jennifer. I think is it Jennifer? I think I like this little Nancy. Oh my gosh, who was I am so sorry. Catherine. I am so sorry, Catherine. Okay, I can't scroll down because apparently if I leave for a second, I completely forget everything. Okay, Catherine, your mother, Nancy, thank you, Rebecca. Your mother, Nancy, also wants you to know that the song, So This Is Christmas, she's singing that song also. And on Christmas morning, act surprised. I don't know. I hope that makes sense to you, Catherine. Act surprised. And then the last message I'll give you from her is, she's really coming through in songs. The song and I Will Always Love You and and by Whitney Houston and She Loves You and She's With You and on Christmas morning, act surprised. Okay, that's her message for you, Catherine. Thank you so much. Okay, Nancy says, hello, Toni. Do you see me moving in? Hello, Toni. Do you see me moving in this coming year or remaining at the same rental house? I feel like you're going to move. And I feel like it might be like, I'm going to say mid year. I was going to say midsummer, but mid year. I think right around May, you're really going to just be in the thick of it. And June, I think right around that mid year time, you're really going to be ready to head out and just start a new thing. Now, of course, you have free will, and whatever you decide is what you decide. So, um, if you decide and you start looking, then of course it's going to happen. But if you just let it go again, it won't, Nancy. So thank you so much. Uh, I'm trying to read this name. I'm sorry. Joyful. I'm just going to call you Joyful because that's what I can see. Tear Joyful. Hey, Toni, how's it going? Good, thank you. I recently ran into some old friends who said they missed me. Are they straight up or shooting the bull with me? A little of each. I think, I think the message I'm getting is they probably do miss aspects of it, but sometimes, I'm just hearing that you can't go back. You can't go back, is what I'm hearing, Joyful. So I hope that makes sense to you. And you know their character, and it has not changed very much. And that's the second message I'm hearing for you. Holidays, and it's Guns N' Roses, Sweet November. I didn't even get the month right. I was like, sweet. I said, like, what did I say? Cold December. It is Guns N' Roses. I knew that, but it's Sweet November Rain. So sorry, you guys. So sorry. Okay. Okay. Music Lady, happy holidays, love. Um, LL Cool J went into acting. Okay. Okay, he's in acting now. Call me. Damn, I'm kidding. I don't even know what I would even say. Joking. I don't even know what I would say. Um, okay. Thank you, Jennifer Evans, for the donation. Jennifer, did I answer your question? Is there a question? Thank you for the donation, though. Thank you so much for the donation. Did you put your question in the donation thing? I don't see it here. Okay. Uh, if I didn't get your question, Jennifer, please put it below and I'll take care of it right away. Paul says, hello, Toni. Happy holiday. Going to Disneyland tomorrow. Will the plane be okay? Yes. 8 a.m. flight. Oh, you are braver than I am for Christmas. Can't wait. Love the show. Thank you so much, Paul. The flight's going to be good. The trip is going to be good. Watch your pockets. Like I see keeping your wallet in your front pocket. One of my friends, like they have their money. They have an inside pocket inside their jeans, and they keep most of their money there, which is awesome. An awesome idea. Because then, if somebody's going to pickpocket you, they literally have to reach down your pants. Okay, but keep your water pockets is what I'm hearing. Now that could mean watch your pockets so somebody doesn't your money, but it could also mean watch your pockets, don't spend too much. The trip is more than enough. You don't have anything else to prove. Okay, love, and have an amazing time. Oh, these it's the and that's such a big airport. You know, you guys, I'm just gonna say this, I like little airports. I do. Like, big airports, there's so much energy, it's so overwhelming to me. If you have to take a tram to get where you're going, I instantly just freeze. Like, and I've been to through Seattle and, Dallas and, a couple of other places where you have to, like obviously Florida, and those things, I just am like a deer in headlights, like, it overwhelms me, especially if I'm alone. I never understand where I'm supposed to be going. Like, even in small airports, I never know where my baggage claim is. They used to be decent enough to, like, say it, like, "And you can get your baggage at, carousel, blah, blah, blah." They never do that. I don't think they know where they're gonna put our baggage, and then I just, like, oh, flying is so overwhelming sometimes, like, that navigating the airport. Um, yeah, okay, okay. Have fun, have fun. Let me just say that. Have fun. Okay, I wanna scroll down and make sure I did get Jennifer Evans. LAX is managed, but Monterey is such a nice small airport. Same with John. John Wayne is in Orange County. Yeah, you know what? I really, really I like small, uh okay, Jennifer Evans, thank you for that. She said no questions. But Jennifer, I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna come back because I'm going off on different things. Okay, I'm trying to watch a clock because I have appointments this afternoon. Oh, don't forget the Powerball, you guys, is 1.6 billion. Um, I've been asking when the winning ticket is going to be drawn and so far it's been right. Every time they've told me, "No, not tonight, not tonight," it's been right. Um, I do believe it's whatever is gonna happen with it, I hope it's legit. That's what I'm gonna say, but have fun. Don't spend too much. Um, okay, 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 okay. I think I'm missing questions. Somebody said they don't trust, like, when people deliver food. I think I went over that. But here's the thing, I don't think the door to door would start with strangers. I think it would start with people you know. Um, so I think that it's not a matter of like a strange person's going to be delivering your food. I think in some way you're going to know them. But yeah, I'm with you on that because I don't trust restaurants anymore. There are very few restaurants that I trust, and not even because of the restaurant, but because they may not realize that their distributors, what they're bringing them isn't what they think it is. Like, they might think this is actual beef, this is actual chicken, and it might be, something else, and they may not even know because I'm sure they're just trying to do what's economically best for them. So, there are a lot of restaurants, I won't even go. I very rarely go to restaurants, and if I do, I order something that is probably not being made in a 3D computer or is not like completely like whatever, whatever. Okay. Carolyn. Carolyn, hi Tony. Is my marriage over? Not quite yet, Carolyn. Um, Carolyn, I'm really sorry. This is going to be really difficult for me to say. Shailene, you can go ahead and put it in. Carolyn, I think it's very close. Um, I think that you might want to. I don't know, Carolyn, if you want to save it or not. I'm going to the bottom so you can communicate with me. Um, Carolyn, I don't know if you want to save it or if you're okay either way, but I feel like it's very close to being. I think the statement I'm hearing is the writings on the wall. Um, so, and I think we have free will and choice, but when there's two people involved or more than two people involved, it's very difficult. You would want to save it. I'm getting, Carolyn, if I'm wrong, I'm getting that one specific thing. Did something, I know that a marriage doesn't always end on one specific thing or one big thing. There are little things and then, but I feel like did something happen recently that is causing a rift between the two of you? Finances. Sometimes, okay, so Carolyn, I say this a lot on my show. It's sometimes with men, it's not about love, it's about logic. And that's really difficult for us to understand as women because we're all in our estrogen and progesterone and we're all in our hormones and we've bonded differently. When a man can't provide the way they want to, they start to, men typically get married or make the decision to get married when they're in that place. They're they're at a certain level and they're like, okay, I'm gonna get married now. Um, and we wonder, well, why didn't they want me? They weren't ready. They weren't ready. Or some guys are just players for life, and there's that too. Hello, all my exes. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Let me edit that out. But I think when finances come in and a man can't necessarily provide the way he wants, especially, or it's very stressful, and especially around the holidays when there's so much more going out. Um, it's a very different thing. It is a very, very different thing. So, what I would say is if you want this to work, you have to sit down and write out the ways it can work, what needs to be done by both people so that it can work, and the action steps both of you can take to help it work. Um, I don't I don't think men, like, we think if a man isn't there, like, maybe he fell out of love with us or doesn't love us any longer. But I wanna say men have the ability to, like, shut that, like, ignore it, and they will think of us, and they will want us, like, and they'll want to be back with us, but it's not always just that. It's not always that cut and dry. It's not always that. Um, it's very different for a man with a lot of testosterone and the way they manage their emotions. Um, I do believe that if the two of you really want this to work, you have to come up with some very decisive ways and action steps that can be taken. But I do feel like as much as it's finances, I do believe there's another element going on, Carolyn, that's really affecting this relationship. So sometimes if there's problems with finances, it causes fighting or arguing or a lack of a certain emotion or action. And I believe that that can be just as damning as the financial issue. Uh, so yes, that's what I'm going to say. Okay. Okay. I want to know, is next year going to be better? Shailene on Podbean, is next year going to be better than this year? And am I going to have a relationship that's going to actually be different, like happy and honesty? Shailene, I'm going to answer the first part of that question because I do one question per person, and there's a ton of people waiting on YouTube still. I'm going to say next year will be better than this year, but you have to do a few things a little bit different, and it starts in the mind. It starts with the way you think about things for you personally and getting out and actually doing things. Shailene, I need you to get out and do things. Be involved in more things and more places. Okay, love, that's what I'm getting for that. You guys, if I've missed your question, I really apologize. I never intentionally miss a question. Um, I sometimes when I'm going back and forth, I just get lost in the questions also. But I do have appointments this afternoon and I cannot stay on longer, but I will be back the 25th for Christmas Connections and be helping you connect with loved ones on the other side and feeling that love from them. I'll be back next Monday at noon to do this show again. And then I'm thinking on New Year's Day, I'm going to do just healings, clearings, all clearings, what you want cleared, what you want healed to go into the new year, what we want to let go of, and what we want to bring in a clearing fashion. Thank you so much, everybody. If I don't see you before or on Christmas, have a very Merry Christmas. I love you all so much. Remember, this is just a short this season. If you're alone, if you're whatever your situation is, if you're not in the best place this season, and some people aren't because there's just, it's been a rough couple years. Remember, it's almost over. And go to if you don't have family or someplace to go on the holidays, ask if you can volunteer at a homeless shelter or like the Salvation Army to feed the homeless. Um, Perspective is so crazy when you do something like that. See if there's some place you can volunteer, like a woman's shelter. Um, just and watch the difference that that makes in your life and in theirs. I love you all so very, very much. Have an absolutely amazing rest of the day and week. If I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas. If I don't get to see you before the new year, Happy New Year. I love each and every one of you. Until next time, enjoy your life.